Glorious day to you, my friends. Kyoto hana asa atakarita. Welcome to day number 78 of being, this blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace, this grace of our true authentic self. Where for 144 days, we're going to be spending time with our inner being. We're going to be doing it the simple way, simply by breathing and by chanting some magical chants. The imagery they gave me at the beginning is we're spiraling up this great pyramid of the self. We're going to poke our head through the hub of the Dharma chakra. Well, we're going to the edge of the matrix, this reality. We're going to use, after we poke our head through the hub of the Dharma chakra, we're going to use the eye of providence to gain a divine perspective on this reality. And since we're spiraling up, we're using a golden spiral. And it's based on the Fibonacci sequence. And 144 is one of the Fibonacci numbers. 144 came about because the mala, we break up this mala of joy into 9 groups of 12. I go, well, there's 12 dimensions of the reality. What's the other 3? And then they start talking. So we're in the first 55 days, the first group of 55. The subtle energy was Vasundhara, the earth star chakra, our root system, and Annamaya Kosha, our nourishment. Anna is food. And so where are we getting this nourishment? Okay, and we loosened our attachment to the physicality, and we placed more of our roots into our heart center to this true nourishment for our entire soul. During this 34-day segment, we are subtly working with Muladhara, the root chakra, our foundation. And we're utilizing the Pranamaya Kosha. So our breath, prana. This prana is way more than just the breath. Breath is the vehicle at the beginning upon which we receive this prana, this life force energy. And as we build our foundation in the true nourishment for our entire being, and we utilize the prana and the essence of prana, the spiritual essence of prana, to nourish our entire being. And we'll move up through the chakras. During the first 55 days, we were chanting Om Mani Padme Hum, magical chant. Basically, it means we are the jewel of the lotus. Om, the primordial sound of the universe. Mani, like Manipura, the jewel. Padme, the lotus. Nitorishkata, the jewel of the lotus. Our consciousness, our inner being is this jewel of the lotus. And Hum, well, we're chanting it. I am, Aham. I am the jewel of the lotus. Hum is both me, the individual, and it's the we, this collective, because the one is the all, and the all is the one. Vitukurusa hatata karasana ihista shaya isohutorioto. So we're breaking up our chanting. We're chanting 144 times each day, and we're chanting 108 times using the mala of joy, and then we pause, talk to a being of higher consciousness, or maybe just spend time with our inner being, either in the wisdom or in the peace of the emptiness. It matters not. And then we'll chant using the Guru bead or Ananda chakra or the 3 aspects of divinity, because that's all it is. We already know what this title is. And this title has come about, well, we'll get there. You know what it is. Hagia Sophia. Agia Irene, and Agia Dinami, Kitor Ursanahasu Kutoto, the holy wisdom, the holy peace, okay, and the holy power. Well, it's the combination of this and this. Nitor Shanahu Kotoru. When we're in this idea of separation of me, then yeah, it's not a holy power, and it's not holy wisdom, and it's not this holy peace. We're lucky if it's peace, and we're lucky if it's wise, and we certainly have a lot of confidence in our own power, and our own power to decide, and our power to determine. But the invite from the universe, these three aspects of divinity, which is why we're chanting 144 times. Because mastering the self and mastering the mind is simply the first step. It's simply the first step. It's unlocking the door. Because once we know that we can do what we set our mind to, and we're listening to everything around us, and we're not overwhelmed by our emotions, and we're listening to this higher knowledge, but are we truly listening to this higher wisdom, this higher knowledge? When we do it, and we allow it, when we're spending time with our inner being, simply breathing and chanting magical chants. And maybe when we get there, we can get into the state of deep meditation simply by sitting down and just, and then after a few breaths, go as deep as we need to go. One day, that's okay. Today, we're going to breathe, we're going to chant, and we're going to spend time with our inner being. And we'll see what our inner being has to say about this Agia Sophia, this Agia Irene, and this Agia Dynami, Dinami. My ancient Greek isn't that spectacular. I need practice. So we're chanting this mala of joy, where we break up the 108 seeds into 9 groups of 12. And each of the 9 groups represents one of the chakras in our Merkaba, starting at the bottom of our Merkaba, our light body, our ascension vehicle. If you Google it, Google Merkaba, and you'll see this 2 tetrahedrons spinning together. So, starting at the bottom of our Merkaba is Vasundhara, the Earth Star Chakra, our roots into our nourishment. Then next up is Muladhara, our root chakra, our foundation, our survival, but we're an infinite being. We've lived outside of time and now are living inside of time. Svadhisthana, where the self is established, our sacral chakra, our creativity, our passion, our sexual drive, our emotional body, our emotional center. It's where we feel all our emotions, even though sometimes we feel them in here and we feel them up here. Manipura, the solar plexus chakra, our inspiration, our willpower, what we want to create, our joy. To me, joy is the simple way of seeing it, because joy is our path of gently tuning our vibration. Anahata, the heart center, the Torashano, my people call it Anahata. Anahat means unstruck, because there are sounds that you need to strike to cause, and then there's ahat, these sounds that only souls can make. Nitoro urshana su ukutati ariatata. No physical force can pluck the strings of the harp of our heart, or if you see it as a drum, as a percussion instrument, nitora asuna harsha ayekutur hasano ayatatata. Only our resonation with other souls is really going to cause it. We can resonate with ideas, but it's really the vibration that we feel in our heart that we really resonate with. Usano tatarashkoto. Next up is Vishuddha, our throat chakra. Truth. This deals with love, but this is also our heart mind. And when we reconcile what we think is our conscious mind with this is our thinking mind, our egoic mind. And when we reconcile that with our heart mind, that's when the true power starts to come through. And the true wisdom, whether we call it power or wisdom or peace. Agya, Irini, Nato Urusana Hukaya. It deals with sound. We cause this sound. The masculine chakra, we are causing this sound to go out. This is how we interact with the world, besides our actions. We think it's this, our actions, our words, our thoughts, nitorio, or our thoughts, nitara kashanahiso ataratita. Then we got 3 names for it. Anya, Agya, or Agnya. Yes, the rules according to Sanskrit, Agnya, because there's a vowel ahead, so we pronounce the G more fully, Agnya. My people, Anya. More like Nyaki, Anya. But Anya in Sanskrit means separate, another one, which is interesting because this is where we create our duality, and separation is the blocker for the third eye chakra. Interesting. But my people associate it with the nourishment, like Anna from the Annamaya Kosha. This is the true nourishment, the true wisdom. This is we're receiving the ocean of milk. Well, technically it's Soma up here, but hey. This is where we're receiving all that's imperceivable from our 5 senses. We can bring it in from everywhere. We've done that in this series. And interestingly, one of the names Agya is Agya Sophia. Agya in Greek, it's holy. When we allow ourselves this intuition to see the holy wisdom, to experience this holy peace, and interact with this holy power. And this is all we're doing when we're chanting with this second set, this 36 times. Whether we call it Reta or Yana, whether we call it Sophia, it doesn't matter. Words are words. It's the vibration. It's the feeling. It's how we're doing it. Sahasrara, our crown chakra, our lotus of 1,000 petals, our lotus of awareness, thought, consciousness, and the blocker is attachment. When we decide in here that we're going to attach meaning to something which is already full and rich in meaning. And then at the top of our Merkaba, Vyapini, the goddess who is everywhere, the soul star chakra. All ideas, whether we are signing up for all these chakras or not, when we call on the holy fire, we're elevating the consciousness anyway. We're elevating and unifying everything to be just awareness in our lotus. Kisatara renaso ukotoruta. So when we chant using the mala of joy, it's based on Samavriti Pranayama. We break up the 12 in each of the chakras into this box breath, 4 groups of 3. In breath, we hold our breath with a full set of lungs for a count of 3. We breathe out for a count of 3. And we hold our breath with no air in our lungs. Samavriti, same way of breathing. We give the same weight to the in-breath, to the holding, to the out-breath, to the holding. Om Mani Padme Hum maps perfectly to Samavriti. When we breathe in, we're breathing in the Om. When we hold our breath with a full set of lungs, we're compressing the energy. We're polishing our jewel. We're creating the jewel with pressure and time and force. And then we ignite this compressed energy and we send it out to the universe with our out-breath. We change it and it changes us. And then this ignition phase, we'll get into combustion in a future video. And this Padme, we're unfolding our lotus as we radiate outward. And Hum, we're embodying it all. Om Mani Padme Hum Nitor Ashana Hutor Takayasa. It maps perfectly. And then this Ananda Chakra, this Gankil, this 3 aspects of divinity. And we're dedicating 12 chants to each of the aspects. So, during the first 55 days, we chanted Om Mani Padme Hum using the mala of joy, embodying the aspects of Om Mani Padme Hum with our physicality. And then we reached into spirit with the 36 chants. And we chanted Om Ma Hung. We're ending this chant during the second phase with NG instead of M. Okay? And itukurya, because we're reaching out into spirit. Nitaras kanahaso. Om Ma Hum. Om, the wisdom. Ah, the emptiness. Hum, we are it. We are this wisdom in the emptiness. This Ah is also the Agya Irini. Nitoso urtana hasu ayata ata. It's this peace that we're creating, both when we hold our breath with a full set of lungs and we hold our breath with an empty set of lungs. We're not doing anything. We're in the peace. 36 times. Om Ahum. Well, in this 36-day segment, we've shifted the chants down. So we're now chanting Om Ahum with an M, using the mala of joy. We're doing that 108 times. And the Ah can be both the breath in, the holding the breath out, and the emptiness of no breath. Or we can just not attribute it. Ah is also the sound of the heart. Nitara arshkana hoso utoro. And then when we're chanting, reaching into spirit, using the Ananda Chakra, we're chanting Om Soham. Well, we're chanting Soham. But it's based on Om Soham. And we're doing 2 because we started with 4. Then we went to 3, and now we're reaching to 2. Sooner or later, we'll shift down to 2, and we'll just be chanting So, kiskatatari ashunahotoro tatitaria. Om Soham. I am the universe. I am that. Whatever you see is that, and you are it. Because we all are this highest source of consciousness. And I am the ultimate consciousness. It means all of that, and we keep figuring out new and new interpretations of Om Ah or Om So Hum. Katita Karyana Hasu Ukutarahata. Om So Hum. So Hum Sa Aham. It's I am that. I am this highest source of consciousness. We are this highest source of consciousness. Again, this hum, this hum, doesn't have to be singular. And sa and ha are the in-breath and the out-breath. So what we do in between, this can be the emptiness. Us embodying both our in-breath and our out-breath. The two aspects of how we interact with this universe until we become wiser. But there's still an input and an output from whether it's breath or once we get into our light body, it's receiving vibration and sending out vibration. And when we're up in our lotus of awareness, well, we're receiving thought and sending out thought. Or even better, when we're in our lotus of awareness, we are only thought. Whether it's in or out, there is no in, there is no out, there is only thought. There is only existence. We'll get there. Once we understand that, once we allow ourselves to go beyond this physicality, then the true meaning of this Hagia Sophia can come to us and enrich our soul. And this idea of Hagia Erini can enrich our soul. And the idea of this Hagia Dinami can enrich our soul. Our power is this peace. Our power is this wisdom. These three aspects of divinity cannot be separated. We can't call on one without getting all three. Kasutara anahasuaya hatariata. When we allow ourselves so I invite you to allow yourself to relax. Whether you lie down, whether you sit, or sit in seated meditation, comfort and ease are the most important parts. This ease settles in. This ease allows. This ease nurtures. Now let us focus our awareness on our breath. As we begin to slowly lengthen and deepen our breath, maybe place a hand on your chest to feel the rising and falling of your chest as you breathe in. And feeling how it falls as you breathe out. Breathing in the peace. Breathing out the peace. Breathing in the wisdom. Breathing out the wisdom of who we are. Breathing in the power. Breathing out the power. Breathing in the wisdom. Breathing out the wisdom. Breathing in the peace. Breathing out the peace. Breathing in the power. Breathing out the power. And all these three things simply mean Om Ma Hum. Breathing in the wisdom of the Om. Sitting with the peace of the Ah. Breathing out the power of who we really are, the home. Breathing in the wisdom of the Om. Sitting with the peace of the Ah. Breathing out the power of our inner being. Where there's the power to observe, the power to think, the power to choose, or simply the power to breathe. Breathing in the wisdom of the Om. Sitting with the peace of the Ah. Breathing out the power of our inner being, the shine of our inner being. Switching the chants. With this idea of peace in the Om. Let us breathe in with the Sa. Sitting in the peace of our heart. Breathing out the Ha of who we are. Breathing in the universe with the Sa. Sitting with the universe in the peace of our heart. Breathing out the power that we are this universe, the Ha. Breathing in the Om with the Sa, with the So. Sitting with the universe in our heart. breathing out with the Ha, our realization that we are the universe. Let us take this. I guess we're not talking about the holy fire today. With this wisdom, this peace, this power, inner heart center, this holy wisdom, this holy peace, this holy power. Let us move this trifold energy down through the chakras, purifying each of the chakras, moving it down into Manipura, sharing the energies of Hagia Sophia, of Hagia Irini, Hagia Dinami, with our ideas of willpower, of our ideas of joy, of our ideas of what we want to create, with our ideas of intention, purifying Manipura with this holy wisdom, this holy peace, and holy power. Moving this Holy Trinity down into Svadhisthana, sharing the ideas of this Hagia Sophia, Hagia Irini, Hagia Dinami, with our ideas of our emotions, with our ideas of pleasure, of creativity, purifying Svadhisthana with this holy wisdom, this holy peace, this holy power. Moving this threefold energy down into Muladhara, the root chakra, sharing the ideas of Hagia Sophia, Hagia Irini, Hagia Dinami, with our ideas of foundation, with our ideas of stability, of our ideas of survival, safety, sharing these ideas of holy wisdom, holy peace, and holy power with our fears and our doubts. Purifying Muladhara, moving this Holy Trinity down into Vasundhara, sharing the ideas of Hagia Sophia, Hagia Irini, Hagia Dinami, with our ideas of our roots and from where we get our nourishment, with a gentle reminder of what truly is nourishing. Purifying Vasundhara in our root system with this holy wisdom, holy peace, and holy power, which is holy love, Nirosa Ayaka Asuaya. Moving this Holy Trinity down through the root system, down, 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 deep into the heart of Gaia, wrapping these roots around the heart of Gaia. Giving her a great big hug and bringing back her grounded love and wisdom. with the gentle reminder that we are not made of this earth, this water, this fire, this air, nor are we made of the space in between. We are made of this Holy Trinity, this Spirit. We are this highest source of consciousness. We are consciousness itself. With the power of this Holy Trinity, let us elevate this earth energy and merge it along the way up through our root system, merging, and merging it into Vasundhara, our Earth Star chakra, unifying all these energies and ideas, stabilizing, balancing, harmonizing, and aligning with this holy wisdom, holy peace, and holy power. Elevating this energy with the Trinity and merging it into Muladhara, unifying all these energies and ideas, stabilizing with Agya Sophia, balancing with Agya Irene, harmonizing with Agya Dinami, aligning with this Holy Trinity. Moving this combined energy up into Svadhisthana, where our self is established. Unifying all these energies and ideas, stabilizing, balancing, harmonizing, and aligning with this Holy Trinity of Agya Sophia, Agya Irene, Agya Dinami. Elevating this unified energy and merging it into Manipura. Unifying all these energies and ideas with this Holy Trinity. Stabilizing, balancing, harmonizing, and aligning with this Agya Sophia, Agya Irene, and Agya Dinami. Elevating this collective consciousness and merging it into our heart center, Anahata. Unifying all these energies and ideas. Stabilizing with this Holy Trinity, balancing, harmonizing, and aligning our true authentic self with this Agya Sophia, Agya Irene, Agya Dinami, and expanding this heart-based consciousness with this Holy Trinity. Elevating this collective consciousness and merging it into Vishuddha, sharing the ideas of this pure, holy wisdom, holy peace, and holy power with our ideas of truth, with our ideas of sound, resonation, harmonics, with our ideas of the space in between. Unifying all these energies and ideas with this Holy Trinity, with this Hagia Sophia, Hagia Irene, Hagia Dynami. Stabilizing, balancing, harmonizing, aligning our true authentic self with this Hagia Sophia, Hagia Irene, Hagia Dynami, and expanding this collective consciousness, this heart-centered truth, with this Holy Trinity, elevating this combined energy and merging it into Anya, Agnya, Agia, purifying our third eye with this Holy Trinity, with this Hagia Sophia, Hagia Irene, and Hagia Dynami. Purifying our ideas, our intuition, our insight, purifying our ideas of illusion and separation, unifying all these energies and ideas with this Holy Trinity, stabilizing, balancing, harmonizing, aligning our true authentic self with this Hagia Sophia, Hagia Irene, and Hagia Dynami. Expanding this heart-centered, insightful truth. Elevating this collective consciousness and merging it into Sahasrara, our crown chakra. Sharing the ideas of this holy wisdom, holy peace, holy power with our ideas of consciousness, with our ideas of thought, with our ideas of attachment, unifying all these energies and ideas, stabilizing with this Holy Trinity, balancing, harmonizing, aligning, with Hagia Sophia, Hagia Irene, Hagia Dynami. And expanding this lotus of awareness with this Holy Trinity. And elevating this collective consciousness and merging it, ascending it, and merging it into Vyapini, the goddess who is everywhere, the soul star chakra. Sharing the ideas of Hagia Sophia, Hagia Irene, Hagia Dynami, and purifying Vyapini, unifying all these energies and ideas, stabilizing, balancing, harmonizing, aligning our heart-centered awareness, our true authentic self, with this Hagia Sophia, Hagia Irene, Hagia Dynami, allowing awareness to simply be. we've already included these ideas of Rita, Vikara, and Shrishti, as they are just other names for Hagia Sophia, Hagia Irini, Hagia Dinami. Allowing awareness to simply be. As we begin our chanting with Aum, which is simply Om, the primordial sound of the universe, stretched into its three sound components. Ah for the heart, Ooh for the root, for our savoring and embodying. And then chanting Om Ahum 108 times using the mala of joy. Hasutar hana ekatar hani atarya shanahukarata. And then transitioning with Aum. A breath in for Aum. And a breath in to chant. Om Ahum. Om Ahum. Om Ahum. Om Karatar isa anahakutoro uturo hukota asa anahakarahata uturo shanahasuya katuro unahasuta karashanahitura katsitiri aryaranaha utura harsharashanahasuka isahakara aranahasuka atara sisa aranahasagata uraturatanaita kasakatara arnahayana kuturu hoshana ara sanaye kutara shanaye urutu uhuchara hanayakara urutu uhutara kanahasuyati urutu uhutara katarana hagiria uturhuna hushahikwara artana heitara katiti ariana hakutarta Uturhanati Shayakaturhutorta Uturhanai Karitana Arsana Uturu Utarhanahera Tarena Shayaku Uturhanua Katariana Shayakatu Urutu Utarata Heshanahukaha Katari Arena Hasuka Aricha Ata Arhani Haruto Uhutora Kai Kasa Hamakatakura Katiti Ariarana Hako Utoro Ganaratae Kasa Hanatar Hatita Haruto Utoraha Katarhana Hakari Hirta Oroto Uhuta Arhanaka Achitarti Oroto Uhuta Arkanahasu Ukutatadata Kanata Arhasa Eutoro Oroto Uhutar Arkanahima Kuturo Honoko Urhana Arta Isa Tarhanahatura Uroto Uhucha Kasahanatar Hatati Orota Uhuka Aharyata Notoro Hukonahasha Aharyato Otoro Okana Otorota Katiti Ariana Haturo Artuto Rashana Hukuta Dara Katara Artanahayara Uturu Osha Anahaka Arieta Artuka Shana Kaya Saatara Aranahe Kutoro Una Kuta Atara Kasana Katara Aranahe Koro Horta Om Ma Om 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 Ah Om. 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 Om last one. Om and a breath in for Aum. When you are ready, let us invite in a being of higher consciousness, of higher vibration, that is aligned with us, or more aligned with our inner being, to share energy, to share wisdom. Let us ask them to also come through this Hagia Sophia, Hagia Irini, Hagia Dinami, for our highest good, for what's most relevant to us at this time in our lives. Allowing awareness to simply be. when you are ready, with heartfelt gratitude, let us thank the being or beings for the energy, for the wisdom, for the time spent shared, as we bid them farewell. You can always invite them back at any time in the future. As we continue our chanting, as we transition with I Ying, simply aim the primordial, the Bija mantra for abundance. Aim stretched into its 3 sound components. Ah for the heart, E for the crown, Ing for resonation with everything. As we chant So Hung 36 times, using this Ananda Chakra, this Holy Trinity, this chakra of bliss, with the 3 aspects of Hagia Sophia, Hagia Irene, Hagia Dinami. 36 times. So hung. As we transition, as we conclude with I Ying. Breath in for I Ying. And a breath in to chant. So hung, 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 Soham. 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 Last one. Soham. Got a breath in for Aying. Aying. When you are ready, slowly bring your awareness back to the here and now. Maybe invite in some gentle movements. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Congratulations, my friends. We have completed day number 78 of being this blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace. This grace of our inner being. This grace of this Hagia Sophia. This grace of this Hagia Irene. This grace of this Hagia Dinami. I encourage you to journal. Does not matter what you write about. Write about your experience. If we write it down, we can come back to it at any point in time. We can see how far we've come. We can maybe experience the wisdom of today again at some time in the future, whatever it is. They shared a lot. Whether we call it Rita, Dharma, divine wisdom, holy wisdom, Hagia Sophia, it does not matter. It does not matter. There are ideas that our human resonates with, that our humanness resonates with. This righteous action. I know if I live a righteous life, that my interactions with people will be easier, more fulfilling. Yes, from the human standpoint. And through the idea of separation, we can look at this idea of divine wisdom, holy wisdom. Hagia Sophia, the ineffable aspect of it. Dharma itself is a whole lifetime of study. Om itself is a whole lifetime of study. One of the Upanishads is talking only about meditation on Om, and that it's not a wasted life doing it. This ineffable, by us trying to describe it, it's futile. Which is why we invite in this divine wisdom. Oma Hum is this Trinity. It's a bridge mantra, our bridge to the divine, to our divine self, but it's also a bridge to just the divine, the entire universe, the secrets of the universe, the power of the universe, the wisdom of the universe. Niturushkanato, this Hagia Sophia, Hagia Irini, Hagia Dinami, Sakotara Anahasuryata Titiriata. And this Vikara, this higher change. Yes, as a human, we think that we can do this divine right action and divine right timing. We think by living a righteous life that we can do this thing. And yes, we can. But we see it in human terms. But when we invite in the ideas of this holy power, this Agya Linami, this power to change things on every level, every aspect of this matrix, this physicality, this power has dominion over this entire matrix, this Hagia Sophia, this Hagia Dinami, and Hagia Irene. Just like Om, this ineffable Om, no one can really describe to any of us. We can describe aspects of it. They say it's the sound that created it all. Okay? By inviting in this ineffable, no matter what words we use to describe it, by inviting it in, and yes, I want to say surrender to it. But sometimes this surrender is a hard word to grasp. We humans resist this word, surrender. So let's invite it. Let's ease into this holy Trinity, this holy wisdom, this holy peace, this holy power. Ease into it, settle in, relax into it, rest in it. Breathe it in. Allow it to sit with us. And then breathe it out. Breathe in this Holy Trinity. Sit with us. Allow it to change us. Allow it to remove all the obstacles that we have put there, so we shine fully, as we intended, as God intended, as this Holy Trinity intended. Breathe in this Hagia Sophia. Sitting with it, allowing it to change us. And breathing out the new us. Breathing in this holy peace. Allowing it to sit with us. Allowing it to change us. And then breathing out the new us, our new radiance. Breathing in this Hagia Irene. Sitting with it, allowing it to work with us, allowing it to change us. And then breathing out the new us, how it has changed us. breathing in this holy power. Sitting with it, allowing it to change us, to change our obstinance, to change our ignorance, to change our obstinance, to change our stubbornness. And then breathing out how it has changed us. Breathing in this Agya Dinami. Sitting with it, allowing it to change us. And then breathing out how it has changed us, our new radiance. With all the reassurances that we are complete, all that it's doing by changing us is changing how we think, changing our karmic imprint, changing our inspirations. Niyoryocho oga kasanahitorata. This holy wisdom, this holy power, and this holy peace, December 27th was the consecration of the Hagia Sophia when it was rebuilt in 537, which was the motivation of today. And Constantine, the emperor, also built 2 other churches, Hagia Irene, Hagia Dinami, dedicated to the 3 aspects of God, in a Christian context or just in a God context. In a consciousness context. This holy, this complete, this ineffable. The idea of we can't describe it helps us not be complacent with the power of Om, with the power of Om Hum, with the power of Om So Hum, with the power of this divine wisdom, this holy wisdom. Why does the word holy bring so much more ineffability to describing it? Om is just as ineffable. Sa is just as ineffable. Ah is just as ineffable. Ha. Hum is just as ineffable. Kasanahasi toro unahakayata. Hara arhanahasi ititi aryanahasu ukorota. Sha aratanahi koro. Hatiti arhana ekoratata. Sha arhanahasu ukarata. Iso huturo unahayacha atara. Katara hanayakorata. This is the inherent power of your inner being. This is the inherent wisdom of your inner being. This is the inherent peace of your inner being, from which everything unfolds. Everything. Katuna hatarya to atsoko oto hatar haranahaso ukotara takaryata. So I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss. Nihakotorataha Shaya kitiariana hasokoro. Kasa akahara torta. Hara arkanehisa ataretaha. And shine on. Isa tiriariana hatutariata. Shine on from your inner being. Chikaratata. With your inner being. Shiso onariata atakara. As your inner being. Kotoro otorioto. Shine on as this Agia Sophia. This Agia Irini. And this Agia Dinami. Kituyorgoto ora ana ayata. Allow it to shine from us, through us, as us. Because that is our true authentic self. And hey, make it a great day. Because why would you leave it up to anyone else? Nitoro hata harashanahi okora